Get.
Anchored.
Hi, today I want to show you where I was keeping some notes a couple weeks ago. This is it. Pretty messy, isn't it? On here I have things written of what I was planning on doing. I have notes from what people told me and I needed to remember. I wrote down notes of what others told me. You can tell I definitely used it. There's even a rip in it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel like my life is kind of like this little planner paper. Sometimes we have so much going on. Maybe it feels like our lives are just full of stuff and it just kind of feels messy of things we have to do. Maybe it feels messy of things that people have been telling us all the time and it just kind of fills our heads and our hearts. Maybe, like me, you've been hurt sometimes by what people have said. Kind of like this paper got torn, it got hurt a little bit. Things just seem to fill our lives so much that we feel like we don't have time to shine for Jesus anymore. You know, David felt this way when he wrote our verse for the week. David had done a bunch of things that didn't make God happy. He had sinned. He had done a lot of wrong things, and he was probably feeling really bad about himself. His heart was really messy and damaged. It's kind of like this paper. But as we learned in the verse, David asked God to give him a clean heart. And God did that. You know, if this paper is what David's life was looking at, this is what it looked like when God gave him a clean heart after David said sorry to him. And you know, God still used David in really amazing ways. Even though he had a heart that looked really messy like that, God cleaned it and still used him in amazing ways. You know, just like David, sometimes our hearts can look really messy and really full of other things that we do and things that people tell us and they hurt us. But just like David, we can ask God to give us a clean heart so it can look clean like this. And God will use us as well.
Psalm 51 verse 10 says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a loyal spirit within me."